Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. To short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding his zone rate.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Naquin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Lewis Grumman.
Into the box, Lewis Grumman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Stanton on second. Grumman at first. 1 gone. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Walker. 1 there. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky.
In now, Ricky Thurston. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 12 and the Indians nothing. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Popped him up. Grumman into shallow center, 1 down.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Grumman right there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. In his career, Lindor has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Brantley on third. Rizzo is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at-bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Verlander's starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers on top here, 12-3. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Chris Davis now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-0 count. The pitch. Swing. High drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out and swinging the bat.
Jason Turian comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Turian uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 39 on the season for him as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake, but Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Lewis Grumman down the first baseline, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball, and the runner from second is in to score.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter.
Now in the box, Sean Rodriguez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Tag from Walker's there, and he's out at second base. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Looking at his career totals, Rodriguez is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead this one 17-3. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Mariano Cabral is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So striding in, Bradley Zimmer, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Cabral, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Judge has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Ricky Thurston.
Catcher, Ricky Thurston.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season as the blowout continues.
First baseman number 19.
In now, Chris Davis. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Naquin going back on it at the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 36 on the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. After it is Brantley. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Popped up. Diaz calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, Georgia, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Texas is out in front, 19-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Esteban Tavares. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Esteban Tavares.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Chapman's got it. And this sails right over Davis's head.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up. Moustakas on the move. 1 out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 22 on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 19-5. Evan Marshall enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Evan Marshall.
Digging in, Lewis Grumman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Lewis Grumman.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Naquin is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez hit the other way out toward right field. Tavares is after it. He gets there, but he missed it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Ricky Thurston as he rips it on the ground to second. Walker has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers lead this one 19-5. Here's Neil Walker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
19-5 the final in this one tonight. Texas scored 19 times in this one. Justin Verlander records his 14th winning decision of the season. Masahiro Tanaka allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Mariano Cabral takes the rare 3-inning save, his 44th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.